Hi everyone, this is Spirit Connections by Angela, and I'm Angela. Trying to figure out how I'm going to do this today. I am on my phone, so things are just going to be a little bit different. Bear with me. We will do what Spirit Guides think that you need to know most right now. Okay, so I'm going to put a smoky quartz here in my little mini deck. We'll do 5 piles today. I'm doing this on my phone, so I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work. We'll hope for the best. Okay, we're going to call this pile 1. It's the Vision Quest deck with black tourmaline. Then we'll do my Medicine Woman deck. This is deck 2, and it has the Lodolite. This is the Rider White deck. This one right here with clear quartz. And this is animal totem cards with blue fluorite. And this is my little mini pagan tarot with smoky quartz. So take a minute, let me back up a little bit. Take a minute, pause this if you need to, and pick a deck, okay? So it's deck 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, okay? Just to clarify, this is deck 4. I'm not sure about the screen on my little phone here. Okay. Okay, here we are. This is deck number 1. It is the Vision Quest deck. I am asking Spirit just to show us whatever it is that we need to know. What is most important for you to know right now? We got 6 of air. Clarity. That is a beautiful card. And another one, please. Hermit. And one more for those that chose Vision Quest deck. This is 2 of Earth, and it's change. I love this. Can you see it? Okay. So let me put this down so I can show you a few things on this deck here. Or on this card. We've got the sun and the moon. And then there is a vine with flowers that's kind of not a figure 8, but an S shape around it. And then you have 2, looks kind of like potatoes or squashes there. You see them? Okay. I love that card. 2 of Earth. Change. So, for the people that drew deck number 1, Vision Quest cards with the little piece of tourmaline on it, what I'm getting here is it is definitely time for you to go inward, to take a look at whatever it is that has been most pressing on your mind. I'm feeling like those that chose this pile have, you have recently become aware of something about yourself that is troubling to you. And you've become aware of how this particular thing about you, something that happened in the past, and the way that it is manifesting now. And the message I'm getting from Spirit is that you have, we're just not going to get a good view. I'm really sorry. That you have done a lot of work with on yourself over the years, and that you are now in a place that you are strong enough to see this and to be able to deal with it. Ooh, I just had a thought. Let me try this so you can see these. Whoops. All right, let's see. And with this. Nope. I am so sorry, you guys. This one. And this one. It's a little better, but you still can't see them well. Where's my There it is. Try this. There. That's better. Okay, so you have, you're strong enough now that you can take a look at whatever this major thing is that happened in your past that you are now strong enough to be able to deal with. Right? It was a pretty big thing at the time. You did not see a way to deal with it. You just kind of stuffed it. Well, now it has always affected your behavior and your choices and your decisions. But now you're strong enough that you can go inward and you can take a good look at it. Oops, this one's upside down again, sorry. And resolve it. Give yourself permission to be angry. Give yourself permission to just throw a big temper tantrum at how it has affected your life. Then, when you have seen it, when you have been angry with it, then you can let go of the anger and start to forgive. I do not know what this is about, but it was major and it affected your trust issues. It gave you trust issues. It has made it difficult for you to trust others on a deep level. However, because of this beautiful card of change, I'm feeling that if you can resolve this now, it's going to take quite a bit of effort. You need to be able to scream and yell and be angry, so someplace safe, and then you write about it and journal it and come to grips with it and then let it go, and this is your outcome. I'm seeing the sun and the moon, and but what the words that came to mind were, the world will be yours. This will enable you to have those deep, intimate relationships that you have been longing for, just by going inward and just doing this hard work and looking at it and feeling the pain and feeling the anger and then letting it go and forgiving. I feel also that this is going to not only forgive the person or people that did this to you or didn't protect you or whatever the issue was, but you're also going to have to forgive yourself. You didn't have anything to do with why all of this happened, but you have how to explain. You have made some choices as a result of this that you have remorse for. You have... this has given you a certain perspective, a certain outlook on your life that you can now see how it has negatively impacted you. And that's what you need to forgive yourself for. We all do the best that we can with what we have. Okay, and that is exactly what you did. I love these cards. That's exactly what it says. You see it now, you're going to go inward and work on it, and then you are going to be able to come out of it as a whole new person, seeing things totally differently than you've ever seen before. Okay, so that is all I'm getting for those that were drawn to pile number 1. All right, this is pile number 2. It's my Medicine Woman cards that had Lodolite on top of it. Let's see what these cards have to say. Okay. Any messages for those that chose deck number 2? Okay, here's 2 cards right off the top. Okay. We have Apprentice of Pipes. You see that? It looks like magic to me. Power Lodge of the Pipes. And one more, please. It's too many. Whoops, that's definitely too many. But Rebirth. Similar message to the previous deck. This is Rebirth right here. You see it? Just in time for Christmas. That's what put me in mind of Joseph and Mary over baby Jesus. Let's see if I can make them stay up here so you and I can both see them. Okay. Alrighty, so let me take a good look at this one. This is Apprentice of Pipes. This is, again, I see someone here who is being guided by spirit. I don't know if you'll be able to see it when I put the card back there, but this is female energy. She's doing some kind of a spirit dance, and behind her you can see what looks to me like a stork, but bird energy. And you know, bird, I always think of freedom and connection with spirit. So, and then because this is apprentice of pipes, I'm feeling like, and you know, I think pipes is air if I remember correctly, that you you're learning something new, okay, something that is really going to affect you powerfully. Oops. And this is Power Lodge of the Pipes. What I see here is you just working, whoever you are, working really hard to integrate this. I see this this is you here. You're doing your daily meditations. You're going inward. There's a what looks like a child here and a child here, and I feel that even though those are pictures of children, I think that it's just the people in your life. You have a really good support system, and also because the lodge is around you, you are protected. And then this wonderful card over here, that is rebirth. I feel like this card here, there's a lot of joy here. It does remind me very much of a nativity scene, but I think that you are going to be taking whatever it is that you're learning here. You are going to be taking that into the future with you and utilizing it to. That's going to be like your business. If it's not going to be your business, it's a tool you're going to be able to use in your business. It's going to be rather eye-opening to you. And even though this thing is going to be bringing you a lot of clarity, power, the word I'm getting is power. This is not the end. This is merely the beginning. Everything that you do from here on will build on to whatever it is that you are learning and applying to your business right now. Okay? So I just heard be patient and just work with it, continue with it with your meditations, whatever, this internal work is that you're doing here, continue with that. Continue with the exercises that you're doing. So I'm feeling like this might be a formal class, but continue with that. And like I said, it is not going to be your business, but it is going to be a part of your business. And everything is going to be built onto this, whether this is something that you take into the your work world. Because I just got an image of a nurse working with a patient and being able to utilize whatever this new tool is at that job. So it's something spiritual in nature that you are going to be able to utilize in work. And it's just a stepping stone. It's just the start. It is not the end. Okay? Alrighty. That's the end of those. Now this is for those that chose deck 3, which is the Raider Right deck. It is the traditional tarot with the, I'm so sorry, clear quartz that was on top of it. Alrighty. So messages, please, for those who chose deck number 3. Ha! Got the Fool. New beginnings. I love the Fool card. A lot of people are intimidated by it. They don't like it, but this just means, oh yeah, you, again, trying something new, moving forward at a rapid pace with this new information. I love it. And then I got Justice. Okay. Or you got Justice. Can you see them? Okay. So the Fool, you can see that he's standing there on a cliff. He's got his little pack over his shoulder. He's just enjoying the sunlight. He's full of joy. He's surrounded by rugged mountains. And then there's the dog who has more brains than him, who is saying, "Stop, don't go there, you'll fall off the cliff." Alrighty, but he is out on a quest and he has no idea what he's doing. All right, this is the Eight of Wands, and this I feel is like just rapid forward movement. Okay, it's kind of pointing towards the Fool here in this I'm getting, and so I'm feeling like information will come to you as you need it. And then Justice. Okay, and with this card, and I have to look at this. I always see different things in these major arcana. And of course, the Justice card, he's holding the scale, which is very balanced. And then and that's in his left hand. And the sword is in his right hand. And I feel that this is balance. It's all, because of the scale is perfectly balanced. That jumps out to me today. And that the Justice will be utilizing, and I got... Swift sword is what I got for swift justice, so to keep the scales balanced. So whatever it is that's going to be happening with you guys, and the information is coming at you. And so I feel like that the swift justice, it's like you have been trying to do something for a while and you didn't have a clue what you were doing. You're trying to gather information, work on this to the best of your ability, and now all of a sudden it's like the gates have opened up and everything that you need is coming at you. Okay? And the reason why it's coming at you is because you've done all that you can do on your own. You have gathered all the information that you can on your own, and now the universe is going to be giving it to you because you have demonstrated that it's justice. You have demonstrated that you are ready for the next step. Okay, so no longer the Fool. You're going to be getting the information that you're going to need to get on some sure footing. Okay, and that is the information that I'm getting for those of you who chose deck number 3. Okay, and this is deck number 4. This is my animal totem deck. This is the deck that I learned on. I love this deck. And it had the blue fluorite on top of it. Okay. Any messages for those who chose animal totem? Deck number 4. Ooh, Eagle. We're getting a lot of spiritual messages today. I hope that's okay with you guys. Okay, Eagle. Number 1. According to Native American tradition, sorry, a telephone call came through. Eagle is the spirit animal that is the direct connection between humans and spirit. Okay, he can fly that, all the birds have a connection, but eagle is the connection. Okay, and then we have deer. So, someone may need a little bit of gentleness in their life. You see? Sweet deer. I'm sorry. It's not a very good setup. I saw some things the other day that I went, maybe I should get those, but I'm like, and it would have held these perfectly, but I didn't get them because I thought, I never do it that way. And then here I am. So deer is gentle medicine, okay? But for some reason or other, let's see. Do you see this claw right here, holding on to a crystal? And I see that because of my attention is drawn to that, I am feeling like you are being too gentle with someone who has a little bit of power over you. And I'm feeling like it may be time to gently extricate yourself from the claw. Would it come on? Sorry. Okay. And then we get dog. Dog is about loyalty. Okay. So, and then they're telling me that I need to show you the card that was on the bottom of the deck, and that is ant. Okay. Ant is about being busy and working for the good of all. Now, with this, I feel like this is a fairly religious / spiritual person because of Eagle. You have a very strong connection with spirit, no matter who that is. If it's God, if it's Jesus, if it's your guardian angels, it's your spirit guides, it's Ganesh, it doesn't matter. Whoever it is that makes you feel connected to spirit, that you have a really strong connection with them, and you keep them with you in your day-to-day affairs. And I feel like this is you. You are, sorry, you guys, you are a very gentle soul. This is just who you are. But right now, it is not serving you because someone has power over you. You have given them the power over you. And what I'm hearing loud and clear is it is time to extricate yourself from that. You're having trouble because you feel loyalty to this person, whoever it may be. This person or this group of people, they have done something for you in the past. And I feel like they are... they're taking advantage of you. There's a certain amount of satisfaction. They love you. Do not get me wrong. These people, they love you. But they will allow you to work yourself to death if you are willing. So it's not so much that you need to turn your back on these people because you genuinely love and respect each other. It's just that there is a short circuit in the communication between you. It's like it is absolutely okay to be loyal, but not to your detriment. Okay, so what I'm getting here is do some meditation. I am so sorry. I will get something different if I ever have to do it this way again. Okay, so do some meditation. Connect with your spirit guide, whoever it may be. Find out. Asking specifically about this situation. Set some decent boundaries, whether it's that you will only do this thing for this person in between these hours or on just these certain days. Just you have to get set more specific, more clear boundaries. Alrighty, they will. They are just not aware that you're struggling so much with being able to do this thing for them, and so it's up to you to clarify it for them. And we just hit 444 on my timer, so that's about 444 is about foundation. Okay, so this is going to be a lesson for you to learn about setting your better boundaries for yourself. Okay. Okay, and this one is for deck number 5. It's my little mini, pagan deck. I love this little deck. I don't use it very often, but every once in a while it just kind of screams at me, I have something to say. I have some input. And so I use it when I get that message. So, see there? And they're just jumping out already. This is 8 of chalices. Okay. Whoops. What did I do that for? I'm making a mess of my cards. So sorry. Straighten them out here so I can shuffle appropriately. Here we go. Cool. So then that's comparable. In traditional tarot, it's 8 of cups. Chalices is cups. And then we have Elder of Swords. And Swords of Swords. That's all the same. Okay, then Elemental of Wands. So you just about have a really good balance of all of the cards, and it told me to take a look at the bottom of the deck, and what is there for you guys is the devil. Okay, so when I first started turning these cards over, I felt like you need to be walking away from something. Okay. The person in this particular card, she has picked up a chalice and she has a walking stick, so it's in a pack on her back. So she's getting ready to take a hike. And that's what I'm seeing for you guys. And please don't get hung up on the gender. It could be, a man, or a woman, either one, getting ready to just walk away from a situation that is no longer serving you. This is the Elder of Swords. And a couple of things are popping out at me here. One, you see the birds up there. Those are crows. I see how barren the tree is that's around him. You see the bare branches. His knife is all twisty and crooked. And then there's snow everywhere. And the message that I'm getting from those images is that you have come through a really, really difficult time. Just really major struggles, looking at, questioning who you are and why you are in this situation. It's just been really, really difficult. And then the Elemental of Wands. This is some kind of a lizard creature. So I'm just, so I'm going to go with that. It's lizard dreams their own reality. And I think that that's what you are doing now. It's like you have had a vision. Okay, and I'm not saying a vision like, you were walking down the road and suddenly you were someplace else kind of vision, but you have been working on a dream for a long time. You see it in your mind's eye. A whole different kind of life, a whole different kind of job, a whole different kind of place. Literally, totally and completely changing your life. And, that you've been dreaming about that for a long while. That's what this was all about. You have been so miserable and so unhappy, and you have now gotten to the point where you have decided that it's time to go. Enough is enough. If you're ever going to live this dream here, then you have got to just go. You can't do it in the place where you are. This place that you are demands too much of you. To have your dream, you have to go. And that is the message. I'm getting that really loudly and clearly through this, through these cards. And then with the Devil card, it kind of goes along with that. This is a person. In traditional tarot, it's the devil that is standing over a couple, and the couple is in chains, but the chains could easily be lifted up over your head, and you could walk away. And devil is just about change, needing a major change, that this no longer serves you. On this card here, it just kind of goes along. I mean, I see this person, and again, I'm seeing female energy. That is, just simply, you have been oppressed for a long time, but you could easily get up and walk away. A couple of things that are popping out to me, that this lovely young woman here is surrounded by people and behind her. Do you see them? Okay, those are not curtains. There's a hand right here. These are people. And I feel like you are surrounded by those people. But no one's holding you down. You could easily stand up and walk away. And it's just like in the Devil card of the traditional tarot. You could easily take the chains off and walk away. They're just draped over your shoulders. But for whatever reason, you have allowed them to do this to you because you felt like you deserved it. Okay? Not anymore. You can let that go and follow your dreams, okay? Follow your dreams. This is not a beautiful card, okay? But it is the card about dreaming. And I'm going to go over it one more time because I feel it's important. Walk away from your current situation. You cannot fulfill your dreams in your current situation because they are asking too much of you. You put all of you into whatever your current situation is, and you will never be able to fulfill your beautiful dreams if you don't walk away, okay? And the Devil card confirms that. I'm going to pull one more card, because I want to know what happens if you make the decision to walk away and allow your dreams to manifest. So what I pulled up was 7 of Swords. I'm going to let you see it. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Okay, and again, it's a woman, and I see her walking into a new life. That's what I'm seeing. She's being a little bit stealthy about it, and I think that in 7 of Swords, in the traditional tarot, it shows a guy that's trying to sneak away with the swords. But in this card, I'm seeing you sneaking into. I feel like that's just a little bit of a lack of confidence in yourself, the sneakiness. But if you and I also am feeling that it's probably not a bad idea to show a little bit of caution entering into the new life. It's like you don't have to. No one will harm you, but I think in order to make good decisions, that it is important for you to have some of your basic questions answered before you step fully from behind the tree. You see you behind the tree right there? Okay. All right, and so that is all for deck number 5. Please feel free. I'm going to tell you this now. I want you to like and share and subscribe. Please feel free to visit me on my web address, at my web page, and make a donation, make an appointment, whatever you would like. I am going to pull a card from my wonderful oracle deck. Just general medicine is the word that came to mind, but a general message for the day. This is called Perspective. It's Milky Way, and it's called Perspective. The message is there's been, I know you guys are probably aware because everyone is talking about it on all channels, is that the energy is shifting just tremendously. This week we have new moon. We have Thanksgiving. We have, I think it's Uranus that is coming out of retrograde. Mercury has finally come out of retrograde. 2020 is just around the corner. So we're having all of these powerful energy shifts, which is giving you an opportunity to look at things from a different angle. Okay, I've been getting that message for about a week now as I start looking at things differently. Meditate, let go of your old ideas, and move forward. Okay, take the new information that you receive, and I believe all 5 of these readings had something to do with looking at something differently, and then move forward with the new information. Okay, power. Look at that, the power in that. Just powerful energies are coming through. The universe has your back. Okay, blessings to all. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon.